How much of the success of this, getting to the point of ratification, had to do with the fact that business got behind it, that, as you put it in Foreign Affairs magazine, technological progress has made clean energy a profitable investment?
Well, look, we've seen a seismic shift in global energy markets over the last several years, where all of a sudden the idea that had been accepted wisdom for decades that to grow your economy, you had to increase your carbon emissions, has been upended. And as a result of that, you're seeing not just in the energy sector, but in the service sector and other parts of the economy, firms actively seeking to take economic advantage of cleaner sources of energy and using less energy. And that's a big driver for the politics of this issue.
Brian, as I mentioned, you worked very closely on getting this deal to its end. The president name-checked you in the Rose Garden, I think 8 months ago, when he announced that the threshold had been met. When did it become clear to you that it was going to be a success, that indeed it was going to get through, that all of these 195 countries were going to sign on to it?
Well, it was a long slog and a complicated process right up to the end. The big issue that needed to be overcome initially was breaking this idea that developed countries were in one camp and developing countries were in the other. The joint announcement between the U.S. and China in 2014 was a big step toward getting over that hump. But right up to the very end, there were individual countries with different concerns that had to be addressed. And so there were a lot of late nights in Paris in 2015. But what I will say is, since the agreement was reached at the end of 2015, it's been about 18 months, the momentum behind country action and the politics moving in this direction, everywhere except the United States, frankly, has been quite striking. So I think we're seeing a lot of positive momentum outside of the United States.